How y'all doing? Hope everybody's feeling good and great and had a relaxing week that just left. And always being grateful and all that shit. Y'all hoes gonna learn about me. Y'all bitches gonna learn about me. Y'all hoes and your bitches and your lame ass niggas motherfuckers gonna learn about me. Y'all hoes gonna learn about me. Y'all bitches gonna learn about me. Y'all hoes and your bitches and your lame ass niggas motherfuckers gonna learn about me. 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 Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Cause I'm the shit and I'm that bitch that none of you bitches and niggas can fuck with. So that's why them bitches be hating. And that's why them niggas be hating. Cause I'm on chrome, my money long. I stay on top of my game and that's for sure. So that's why them bitches be hating. And that's why them niggas be hating. So y'all know how I do it. I just jump right into it and let's just go. So look, I just watched it was a very interesting interview. What was it called? Baby is Keke Palmer. She has a podcast, and today or 5 days ago, or however many days ago, T.S. Madison was on there. Shout out to T.S. Madison. I fucks with T.S. Madison a long way. If y'all don't know T.S. Madison, if T.S. Madison is a trans woman. I like her. The reason why I like her because I had sent her something for her to wear because I'm a designer and shit, and she wore the dress, but hair was all fucked up, wrong wig, wrong makeup, wrong thought process of into the garment. She thought it was a Spanish thing. No, it was not, honey. It was not. It truly was an African thing. She didn't get that part, but whatever. But I fucks with motherfucking T.S. Madison the long motherfucking way. So let's just go down this interview, and there were some things that stuck out to me that I want to talk about. So let's get into it.
And outbeat me, honey. This face, this hair, these titties, everything is giving me life.
Well, see, Kiki, you got to understand that when you are a girl, see, there's a difference between being a woman and then there's being a girl. When you're a girl, you have to stay beat, darling. Because you've got to. Because I'm into like, why be natural when you can be supernatural?
Ooh.
So she's talking about being natural and all that shit. Well, she's talking like, why be natural when you can, being a woman when you can be supernatural. So that's why all you bitches with all that goddamn makeup on your motherfucking face. Because half of you hoes have to have on all that motherfucking makeup on your motherfucking face. Because you look real different when you don't have all that motherfucking makeup on your motherfucking face. So, I'm not really, I'm a lipstick girl. I just went to Sephora, got me my red. I stay with my red lipstick. Yeah, like I think that like when women start wearing but then again, T.S. Madison is a trans woman, so meaning that she was born a male and now she's a woman. So I don't think I ever see her without her makeup. Yes, I did. And you look a little weird, bitch. I'm gonna keep it a buck, and I love you, fucking T.S. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So I understand why you would say that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that all trans women look like that. I seen this one, but she was fully no, she didn't even really have on that much makeup. She was a pretty ass fucking boy. You can tell, like as a boy, that she was a pretty boy. This chick was black, but it was some trans day or some shit I just bumped up to, like in living in New York, and her face, I was just like, oh my God. Like if you just have if you naturally what I'm saying, you should be naturally cool with yourself. And ain't nothing wrong with makeup. Am I a makeup hater? In a way, because it really do what is it called? It's called makeup. That shit, like she said, she said, why be natural but be supernatural? Like, yeah, you motherfucking go into a whole nother motherfucking dimension with all that shit because you really become like a whole different person. I remember the first time somebody put some makeup on me when I was in this magazine called Hair, I think it was called. It was a natural hair magazine. I gotta find that shit and show y'all. But And so they have did my hair these coils, my natural hair. Like I don't even like to wear like extensions or nothing like that. I will like every now and then, but that's not really my thing. So but when they put that makeup on my face, because I don't wear makeup like that, I was like, who the fuck is that? Like for real, like and I looked so fucking different, like because it put on you got on the whole fucking mask, bitch. And you know that ain't you when you take that shit off because bitch, you don't look like that. I'm just saying. And but this interview was very interesting, and they also spoke about this. Hold on.
That your attraction or your experience automatically defines your identity. Like it just automatically like, like I find women attractive all the time. I find women beautiful. Like I told you when I said, girl, you is sickening, girl. Yeah, like gorgeous. Yeah. And I find women attractive, but I'm not sexually attracted to them. But I don't know. Maybe I might have an experience. I don't know. But yeah. At this point, I haven't. Well, I could. But does that make me straight all of a sudden? Or does it make me gay? Or does it make me what? I think people have limited themselves to labels for so long that they have boxed themselves in and they have shut themselves out from two things. One, real happiness. Two, their true soulmate. Yes. There's a woman out there right now whose soulmate is another woman, but because she wants to live by societal norms, that she's subjected herself down and she's with a man that's not good for her. There's a man out there who possibly is in love with a trans woman or in love with another man or whatever it is, and they don't know how to act or move on that type of stuff because they don't want to be physically.
I love what you're saying. I think that the.
Okay, so Tia said that she was attracted. She'll see women that she are attracted to, like like they look nice. I think that's a natural thing for women, especially if you are secure, like within yourself, and you see other women that look attractive to you. Like you may like her hair, her style. You may think she's pretty. Today this one girl told me that, like I'm just saying, I was on a bus today, and this young girl said, "You pretty." I was like, "Oh, Taco." But I told you, only lipstick, bitch. I don't do nothing else. Like I don't be. But anyway. So that's natural, I think. For people see somebody of the same sex to find someone attractive, you like their style, whatever. But that doesn't mean that you're sexually attracted to them. What else did she say? She said, she also said that something like she don't know. Now, mind you, y'all do know, once again, T.S. Madison that means transsexual. She's a trans woman. And she said sometimes like she may be attracted to like a woman. I guess like she was saying maybe in a sexual way. She said she don't know. Maybe she may slide that way. But then again, I think that you are probably more prone to slide that way if you are already in that community. The LGBTQ, whatever the fuck, that shit. You know what I'm saying? In the gay community. So I think that this is my thoughts. Now, I don't know if this to be true. I think that you are more open to be like, sexually like, let's do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think that that's what that is. And then she also said that sometimes like you can fall in love with whomever, right? I don't believe that. For me personally, I think that if you are in that community, and I'm glad that they're having this conversation about that you can meet somebody of your soulmate. Say that you may not identify as somebody that's homosexual, but yet you cool with somebody else or whatever. And then she said that you can find your soulmate with somebody of the same sex, although you are initially not a part of that community. I don't personally believe that. I definitely don't believe that. I believe that when you meet somebody and you can be cool with somebody, that don't necessarily mean that you want to spend your life with this motherfucker. Like you can befriend the motherfucker and y'all can be really cool friends. That don't mean that you want to necessarily have a sexual intimate relationship with this person just because this person is cool. You know what I'm saying? So I think that that is more, and I think she's also, and I could be wrong because I'm not a part of that community and I don't know like how that goes. But speaking as a heterosexual woman, I don't think that. Well, I know that another woman is not my motherfucking soulmate because I know in my heart, in my mind, in my soul, in my body is that I love men. You know what I'm saying? And my soulmate is gonna be a man, not a woman. I say I can't meet a woman that's not my friend. We can be cool like that. You know what I'm saying? But for me to be intimate with this bitch, like, nah. I I don't agree with you on that one, sweetheart. But anyway, let's keep on going. They kept on talking. Let's keep moving.
Advocacy is based off of visibility and presence, and you have to be present in all aspects of it. I'm in my community. I hold my community accountable. Like, girl, like, don't come in here telling me that I can't like this or I can't be this. We just broke free from this. Like, we just broke the chains of heteronormative ideology. Now we outside of that. So now we're not going to get into this thing now where you're going to tell me or tell other people. I'm telling you, if you're going to be free all the way around. Respect everybody else's versions of individuality.
Yeah.
Freedom is attached to each person's own individuality, like your own individual perception or
Yes.
presence of being free.
How do you maintain that while also feeling like you've created a community for that, right? Because I think that's why people feel like sometimes that they do have to choose a side or stay in a consistent way because they don't want to feel alienated within their community. How do you feel like you do both? Like,
She just talked about freedom, and I believe that shit is, yes, I agree with you 100% on this one. You have to be free to be you, whatever the fuck that is. You know, of course, like, the world put everybody in boxes, and there are labels. Yes, you have to have labels. Y'all have to stop trying to run away from the label shit, because it's a fact. T.S. Madison labeled herself at the beginning of her motherfucking name is T.S. Transsexual Madison. There's labels, everything. There's label in this motherfucking jacket. There's a label in this shit. I'm labeled. I'm not no cis motherfucking female, bitch. I'm just a motherfucking female. That's that LGBTQ, bitch. Y'all keep that shit over there. That ain't for me. You understand what I'm saying? I know that people like to create all types of other shit, but nah. You know what I'm saying? But you need to be free to be who you are and to really look at yourself and be true to who you are at all motherfucking times. Like, stop trying to, I don't know, like, adapt into this and this and this. Now, we are adaptive creatures, but as far as your personality and you being an individual, you have to tap into that. You can't allow, just because you're around a certain group of people, I just talked about this shit, that you start behaving and having the same mannerisms or taking on the same shit because these motherfuckers is like that. That's them motherfuckers, and they gonna be that motherfucker. That mean you can't have a conversation with them without and you being your authentic motherfucking self. Bitch, be you. I say the shit at the end of the motherfucking video all the time. Bitch, be you. Stop being scared to be you. So I agree with her 100% on that. So come on, let's keep it pushing.
I don't want a sexual reassignment surgery. I remember back in the day, like, they would tell us back in the day, like, well, in order for you to be a real transsexual, you gotta go get out there and get a pussy. You gotta go have a sex change in order for you to be a real
I'm not laughing. It's the way you're doing it.
Yeah, because that's what they used to do to us, And there's so many people, and we start talking about people who, because I know you gonna pick this up.
Yeah.
We start talking about people who go through these processes now in their brain of like, oh, I want to detransition. Because the people around them are pressuring, well, girl, in order for you to be a real woman, you need to have in order for you to be pretty, you got to have 5 or 10 surgeries. In order for you, your boobs got to sit up like this. In order for you to be real. So, and you're listening to this stuff all around you, and you lose yourself trying to become this thing that everybody is supposed to accept, when acceptance starts within yourself first.
Now, this was a good one. You know, on the outside looking in, you learn so much about other people, right? Whether it's through their sexual identity, their culture, whatever. So this is a sexual identity situation. And so she said that being, when she was young and everybody telling her that they was pressuring her to get us to get a surgery. You have to be like this in order to be a full woman. You have to get your titties done, what she did, and you also gotta have they call the SRO. I don't know what that means, but obviously get your dick cut off and make a fake pussy. That you supposed to do that, and then a lot of gay folks who does that, who trans, and they want to how you say the word, transform back. There ain't no shade. I'm just saying that's just how that. Like they want to transform back to who they were born as, because they felt as people that's in the trans community feel that when they get to that point, you know what I'm saying, or whether it be a man or a woman, that you need to do these things, you need to do that thing. These are people in your ear telling you that shit. But it's up to you. People, once again, back to, I say this shit all the time, you have to always be you. You cannot not be your motherfucking self. And think for your fucking self. Just because somebody give you an opinion or a suggestion, that suggestion doesn't mean that you have to take it. You be like, nah, I don't agree with that. Or maybe this ain't for me right now. Depending on what stage you are in your life. Maybe like somebody who's a young trans person, and they're young. They're teenagers or in their early 20s. Like, you know what I'm saying? They just, I don't know. Like, but I know that this is who I am. I was born a male or a female naturally, but I feel inside of my soul, like I don't know this, but that from going off all these videos and hear people talk, that they say that they feel like this in the inside. Now, Rachel, bitch, the bitch who claimed to be a black woman, sit your ass down, bitch. I wouldn't, bitch, never. Did she braid hair? Caucasians can never touch my motherfucking hair, bitch. You got, and them black girl, never. No, bitch, no, you a Caucasian woman. Now. So anyway, let's keep it moving.
That everybody is supposed to accept, when acceptance starts within yourself first. I tell people from the door, hey y'all, I'm T.S. Madison. I got titties at the top, dick at the bottom. Hi, y'all, both shot time. God bless me at the bottom running, and he blessed the top, and add it to the top. Hallelujah.
And she also, she went on to say that she let everybody know right out the gate that she fucking got titties at the top and dick at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? This is who she was comfortable with. She feel like she didn't need to lose her dick. She kept her dick because a lot of these men, let me tell y'all something. I done said this story plenty of times. One time I was outside, we was out till like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. It's me and a whole bunch of men. So now this was like 3 decades ago. Now the LGBTQ shit wasn't even created then. These Caucasians are created that shit. But it still was, what we called them? What the fuck you call them? What the fuck you would call them? I can't even think of it right now. The girls that, like T.S. Madison said, the titties at the top and dick at the bottom. So I was hanging out with all these dudes. I'm the only chick. So it was a magazine with the trans male with the female titties with a dick. And why this man who I thought was a heterosexual man, he was like, shit, more shit to play with. Oh, okay, girl, you better come on out the motherfucking closet, motherfucker. Come on out. He said that shit like so motherfucking smooth and off the motherfucking rip. Honey, ladies, let me tell you something. You don't be knowing what these motherfucking sexual desires are. Like, for real, for real. You don't even be knowing. You don't know. Unless they really man enough to fucking, my ass is itching. Unless they man enough to fucking tell you, like, for real, like, you know what I'm saying? I like a little dick every now and then. Or some shit like, man, child. I was like, ooh, okay. Come on, boo. But we don't really know nobody's real, true motherfucking desires, like, on some real shit. But I can see how, like, a man could get trapped, right? I don't have a dick, so I'm just going off of just observing men. Say they meet somebody a beautiful trans woman, and some they be beautiful, especially like a lot of them wear a lot of makeup, whatever, or some without the make, just a beautiful face, right? And they got titties, and they have them like, and maybe they, they got all the makings of like a woman, right? So in a man's eyes, when he see her, like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? I like this bitch. I want to fuck this bitch. Let's understand that. When y'all meet somebody, when somebody meets you, you meet no fuck, fucking is involved. Like, it's that's the basis of the whole show. Of course, they want to get to know you, but the core is definitely the fucking, right? So, they see the female, and I don't know when the person would say, T.S. Madison have said on many occasions that when she find that they about to get intimate, or this person is trying to like her, then she'll be like, she'll let them know, that she's a trans woman. She said, but otherwise, like, she don't owe anyone an explanation about who the fuck she is. You know what I'm saying? Through general conversation. But if she finds that if it's starting to be intimate, then she'll let some know. And I don't be like, you don't really know what be going on with this shit. I think that some men, like, who, let's just say, because we don't know. We hypothetically fucking speaking, say a man meet a trans woman. She look like a woman, got the titties, so she have the makings of a woman in the appearance, right? But then when they get there, maybe this scenario is she didn't tell him that she has a dick, and then when they get to the spot, they kissing and licking and laughing, and then, well, I guess you gonna feel it because that you hard. And then some of them will still continue to go on, but then afterwards they want to fuck them up. And and a lot of trans women have gotten murdered. I don't know what transpired, if they actually told them or not. You know what I'm saying? So but that could be one scenario, or it could be another scenario where they tell them and then they get involved and they get fucked, he getting fucked, they fuck, dick sucking and all this old shit. And now afterwards you feel guilty and you want to fight a motherfucker. You want to beat a motherfucker up. Bitch, you was just living in a life of luxury just a minute ago when you was all in it. Now afterwards, after you done bust the nuts, now you got a problem. Bitch, be true to your motherfucking self. Let's continue on.
Hey girl, well we got this is business, like you're an object, and everybody in here is an object, and he this money separates all the feelings and the emotions, and so once that happened to me a couple of times, I turned it off, like I was a complete off switch, and I have been disconnected from humans, like. I've been disconnected from. It's definitely men disconnected from being my managers, my assistants. Right, they're now experiencing the newer side of me, because the old side of me was very guarded. Was very, I don't trust you. You're a man. I don't trust you. Period. You're only here for what you need. You're only here to use me. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this business. I don't with you. You know what I'm saying? You can only give me sex, and that's it. And money. I don't know anything else. And so now I'm operating from the space of, maybe you can love me. Maybe we can be real friends. Maybe I can communicate. Maybe you do. Maybe I do love you for real. Or you do love me for real. Maybe you want to protect me. Maybe, and you see me, you say, I'm slowly blossoming out, because I'm still saying, maybe you do. Okay, I'll give you a chance to do it.
Yeah.
Oh wow! See, I was a sex worker, but she also talked as a prostitute. So she walked the streets, and she said that she had to separate, because there's a difference. Like, there's different levels of sex work. No, I didn't exchange any any bodily fluids. I didn't do that. I was an exotic dancer. I worked as a hostess at a swinger party. So I seen a lot of sex as a stylist on pornographic films. So I seen a lot of sex, and talk to a lot of fucking people. But her situation is different because she actually engaged in sexual pleasure with men, and she also said that it was hard for her to separate. Like, this is business. I don't know how to, because it can kind of throw you off. But the one thing for me, being a sex worker, as an exotic dancer, a host of swinger parties, and a stylist on pornographic films, I had this one dude, and this when I was exotic dancer. He had said that. Now, I never really felt, well, I did feel like an object because I was in it too long. Like I told you, anybody who getting it as an exotic dancer right now, but you do that shit for 2 years, save up your money, make your money, invest your money, and get the fuck out. That is not something that you stay in. It's not. Because it's going to deteriorate you in the inside. What it did do for me, though, it made me a man hater. For real, for real. I just really hated men because I was there too long. Like, this was my job for 6 fucking years. I became like a man hater. And this one guy, I never felt that, like she said, like, she exchanged her, well, I guess I did too, like, in a way, but not, it wasn't intimate. There was no touching, no feeling, no fucking. She said that, that it was just business. But I had this one guy who told me, he actually said this shit to me because he met me. No, he didn't meet me in a strip club. He just knew I was somebody that I was dealing with. What I got to know who was cool or whatnot. And I think eventually we started fucking. But he said, he sat next to me and he said, yo, men have to pay to be next to you. And I was just, you know what I'm saying? But which was true. You know what I'm saying? Like, even in the strip club, when you sit down next to a guy, you know what I'm saying? Of course, money, it's a money exchange. You gotta buy me a drink, so which is also going to the bar. Hopefully, they also tipping me on the low. Some dudes would or tip me real good when I was on the stage, but it is a money exchange because why? This is my job. But she said it was hard for her to differentiate if somebody really liked me for real or it was just a business situation. You know what I'm saying? And it coming off of that, it is a hard pill to swallow. I think that if you, as an exotic dancer, if you only in that for like 6 months, I mean, no, for 2 years to get your money up and get the fuck out, I think you'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? That's being 6 years is way too motherfucking long. Way too long. And it did take a toll on me. Like, I literally hated men. Like, just not looked at them like as a business exchange. I was just like, ugh, y'all just make me sick. Like, I just fucking hate you. And it's because I was the object to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, because this is my job. Like, I have to show that ass, you know what I'm saying? And roll his pussy around and all this old shit. Like, and it just became like too much. Like, every day you come to work like a man, just like this at you. You know what I'm saying? Not at you as a person, but from your neck down, or maybe your face down, just your physique. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about what the fuck you talking about. This, I like that. Come over here. That type of shit. But let me tell you something. There was a wonderful fucking conversation, and I'm so glad that they had it. And I truly love T.S. Madison. I really, really do. And I like love Kiki too. She got she's an old lady. Not really, because she's only 30, so she's a young old lady. She have an old spirit, I should say. You know what I'm saying? So these are the type of conversations that we definitely need to have. So look, I just got the okay today. Everybody, well, wait, hold on. So let me know what y'all think about all that. You know what I'm saying? Please leave a comment and whatnot. And y'all know my name is Real. I'm an intimacy coach / seductress with a service called Seductive ArT. And I just got the okay today. So I will be having my workshops happen every 3rd month. So I will be having my Seductive ArT workshop February 2024. We'll let you know the date coming up soon. And where you get tickets and all of the things. So, yeah, so I'm excited about that. As well as I'm an author. The title of my book is called Quickie is 7 Short Erotic Stories. Read while you fuck while you read. As well as I am a designer slash fashion architect. The name of my brand is Real Nice by Real. I have some hoodies and crop top sweatshirts. I've been saying, and they done. Bitch just trying to figure out where I'm gonna sell the shit at. So I'll be showing that really, really soon. So keep your eyes out for that. And if I resonate with you, which I hope I do, please hit that, click that. I would appreciate that. You know, we try to get the numbers up around here. And shout out to everybody who have subscribed thus far. I appreciate you sincerely. As well as y'all know how we lead this motherfucker. Be kind, be gracious, be on time, be focused, be about your motherfucking money, be boisterous, be opinionated, be a part of your community. Black people, be black and proud. Be grateful, be a great listener, be genuine, be generous, be clean, be fierce, be fabulous, be great at what you're great at, be confident, be humble, be gracious, be all of these great things that connects us to the Most High, which is God. And in the midst of you doing all of these great things, don't you ever fold, don't you think twice, don't you peep around the corner. And that is, you always be you. Because God made you perfect just as you are. Until we meet again, y'all have a great night.